Hi, everyone. I hope everyone's been well. It's been a while since I've made a video. Um, Today I am going to go over Psalms 31. So, like usual, I'll read it, the whole Psalms that I did in my video. And then I'll talk about it. Okay? Okay. Psalms 31. In you, O Lord, I have taken refuge. Let me never be put to shame. Deliver me in your righteousness. Turn your ear to me. Come quickly to my rescue. Be my rock of refuge, a strong fortress to save me. Since you are my rock and my fortress, for the sake of your name, lead and guide me. Free me from the trap that is set for me, for you are my refuge. Into your hands I commit my spirit. Redeem me, O Lord, the God of truth. That's good. Okay. I hate those who cling to worthless idols. I trust in the Lord. I will be glad and rejoice in your love, for you saw my affliction and knew the anguish of my soul. You have not handed me over to the enemy, but have set my feet in a spacious place. Be merciful to me, O Lord, for I am in distress. My eyes grow weak with sorrow, my soul and my body with grief. My life is consumed by anguish, and my years by groaning. My strength fails because of my affliction, and my bones grow weak. Because of all my enemies, I am the utter contempt of my neighbors. I am a dread to my friends. Those who see me on the street flee from me. I am forgotten by them as though I were dead. How is it sad? I have become like broken pottery, for I hear the slander of many. There is terror on every side. They conspire against me and plot to take my life. But I trust in you, O Lord. I say, you are my God. My times are in your hands. Deliver me from my enemies and from those who pursue me. Let your face shine on your servant. Save me in your unfailing love. Oh, it's getting better. Okay. Praise be to the Lord, for he showed his wonderful love to me when I was in a besieged city. In my alarm, I said, I am cut off from your sight. Yet you heard my cry for mercy when I called to you for help. Love the Lord, all his saints. The Lord preserves the faithful, but the proud he pays back in full. Be strong and take heart, all you who hope in the Lord. Okay, Psalms 31. Like most of the Psalms, there's a lot in here. There is a lot. I'm just going to go over a couple of my thoughts of my favorite parts. Um, yeah. So the first part here, I love where it just says, in you I have taken refuge. You are my rock and my fortress. There's so much in this world, and so many people have the view of, you know, that it's just their opinions sway from day to day or year to year or whatever is trendy. I love that the Bible reminds us that the Lord is our rock, that he doesn't change. It says, he is the same. How does it go? Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So it doesn't say that in the specific Psalms, but that's the same idea, you know, like I think I said in my other video, when in today's world, it's like you just never know, like what's gonna happen, or what culture is gonna think. The Bible reminds us that the Lord doesn't change, and He is our rock. So, and then I also love how it says right here, since you are my rock and my fortress, for the sake of your name, lead and guide me. Oh, so good. Um, you know, like the Bible just even says, like once you become a Christian, your heart changes and you want to do what is right in the sight of God. But we are human and probably fail a lot. So I love how frank the Bible is. And it's just, it's like, for your name's sake, lead and guide me, like help me do what is right. And that's also something that's big in the Christian life, is that throughout our entire life, we keep asking God to guide us and to lead us, because His will is always the best one. He is the only one who knows everything. So I think I love that part of the Psalms, because that is really important. Just, God, help guide me, because I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. And that's what I think sometimes. Okay. And then, what else do I like? Okay. Oh, and then it comes into the real sad part. But that's life. So I love this part of the Psalms. So where it says, like, for you saw my affliction. My life is consumed by anguish, my years by groaning. Like, I can't even imagine that. I am the utter contempt of my neighbors. Those who see me flee from me. I am forgotten by them as though I were dead. Wow, that is tough. That is really sad. And once again, I love how the Bible doesn't sugarcoat it. I love how the Bible just says it how it is, like I can't even imagine being that sad. But somebody was, and I think it was David, but I could be wrong. Um and they wrote it down, and I love that sadness, which so many people in this world experience, was written down and preserved in the Bible. Like, because I mean, if you are feeling that, if you're feeling, I am forgotten by them as though I were dead, that is something that is so common. I mean, no matter how many people are in this world, it's so easy to feel alone. It's so easy to feel forgotten. And I just want you to know that if you feel this, God is there for you, and God loves you, and you are not alone, even though it's so easy to feel that way. I just want to remind you that God sees every tear. Like, God sees it all. Like, every time you cried Every time you were sad and cried, God was there and He sees it and He loves you and He can be there to comfort you if you let Him. So, after, all of this sad, sad stuff, then it says, but I trust in you, O Lord. I say, you are my God. And He can be your rock and He will help you feel better. He will help comfort you. Um, and then one last thing about this Psalms that I just want to point out, because I feel like so many people have been there. So when it goes, in my alarm, I said, I am cut off from your sight. Yet you heard my cry for mercy when I called to you for help. So no matter how long you've been a Christian or believed in God, whether it's been like days or weeks or years, it's so easy for like one bad thing to go wrong in your life. And you are just like, where'd you go, God? I've obviously been cut off from you because I don't know why this just happened. How could this happen to me if I believe in you? Um, like we've all thought that. We've all been there. Like, don't worry, it's okay, like don't worry, like we've all thought that, okay? But even if you do think that, don't hold on to that thought, okay? Just cry out to him again because he will always be there for you. So, and then it just ends off like the best, be strong and take heart, all you who hope in the Lord. That is just that's something you could just live your daily life by. It's really good. I love how um even though the Psalms can get so sad, most of them end off very encouraging. So, okay, I think that's it. Bye.